I think I changed my mind. So you guys know, like some months ago, like 1 or 2 months ago, depending on when you're watching this video, I made a post that I was changing to legally ashetemis, that I was no longer doing immigration. And even after posting that video, I still had people sending me emails regarding immigration. At first, I still used to respond, I'm not doing immigration again, I don't do immigration again, right? But then I felt like if people still actually reach out to me for my past videos, that means for the past 4 years, I actually was doing something very good. And for the fact that I now have experience in high courts, despite I am actually a medical student, that does not mean that I should forget let me see, like my humble beginning, right? So that's why I felt like, okay, let me continue immigration, but on another channel. So that's why I wanted to activate one of my old YouTube channels to start posting, and I shared it on my community tab then, right? So, but then I was not actually thinking, because currently my first channel on YouTube is my food channel, Food by Ashetemis, and that's my oldest channel. It's almost like 9 years now, right? I don't know, 8 or something like that, right? And I still post there. So going on a third channel, I'm just having a rethink and all of that. So that I feel like, oh, I changed my mind. So imagine, so somehow to me, I actually feel like, not even actually feel like, just like the way I come about this high court issue, right? So I feel like, not like I feel like, I know, like, it's not like I know, it is, that's the reality. The thing is, there's not really difference between there's actually a difference between immigration and law. But if you look at it through the 50xip microscope, you go to say there's so many similarities. And because I came about this high court experience because I was actually an immigrant, I came about it in my process of trying to look for cheap Japa packages. That was when I came about this school, and I found myself in all of that, and I had to suit them. Right. So I just felt like I should continue my immigration videos with this as well. And because, like I said, I'm actually representing myself in high court as an international student without a lawyer. So I felt like, aside the fact that I'm taking you guys through my litigation journey, there are so many things I have learned in high court. Like, there are some things that I had to learn, like basic, as if I'm in law school, to be able to defend myself or to understand the concept of how law works. And that's what I've been sharing with you guys on this channel. So that was the reason I felt like, let me just focus on law and don't do immigration. And you guys know, previously, even before this whole high court thing happened, I stopped doing paid immigration. You guys know the videos I upload were just DIY. And the main reason for that was actually because of how immigration is, how very, should I say, volatile. Like, I can come here to come and announce a package, somebody will pay for it, before you know it, they will change policy. Oh, Nigerians are not allowed, Nigerians are not this thing. And me, I have a policy that, me, once I've created the money, I'll start your process, no refund. And because I charge a whole lot of money, so I feel like I don't want to be doing um things that are so volatile. So it's better I do DIY. I'll say it, you can use your hand and go and do it. So if at the process of doing it, they change policy, at least the little that you wasted is your data and whatever money that you paid from yourself, right? So it's just me that I don't just feel because if I have to, like, continue with that type of immigration, I get, I'll be like one of Dango, they play with beside me. Do you know how many people want to Japa? That that's an easy way to make money. And I know that there are some agents too that actually do this, even when they know that, okay, this kind of visa, this thing is very volatile, they'll still collect that money, and they'll come and based on the fact that they've started the job and everything. But because me, I have guilty conscience, I have the heart of God. So that's why I don't want to do this. So that's why I'm just in DIY, just to teach you, you can teach yourself. So I was not thinking, like, running TV channel and going back to school. And you guys know I'm still in my court case. I'm still drafting. And me, when I'm drafting my court documents, I don't draft one page, 2 page. It's always a whole lot. And because the person representing the school, I told you guys, is their head of department, senior people that have years of experience. So I have like to really study, understand the law, how to draft, and all of those things to be airtight. Ehen. So I feel like, well, let me be uploading it here, Joe. And if I have to move to the third channel, means I have to start shooting back to back. Just like me trying to change this immigration from this channel from immigration to law, like I start posting videos every single day. Like I had to shoot back to back, right? So it's not easy, right? So that I feel like, let me just combine it. So maybe I'll dedicate a particular day, I'll upload immigration videos. Then the next day I'll talk about my court process. And then another day I talk about teaching you guys about law, understanding law. So I just be like everyone. Because and you guys know in my channel, so regarding that high court, when I came, the first thing I told you guys is what, that anytime you find yourself abroad as an immigrant, no grief for anybody. If they try, in fact, let their bad behavior, like it should end with you. Like I said, this school that I showed, they're actually Nigerians there. And the Nigerians there said that's what they used to do. There was even a Nigerian girl that they said they even beat up like 2 or 3 years before I came. That one, Nigerian immigration even had to involve themselves. See, now me, I don't even call Nigerian immigration. Now me, by myself, by my hands, I go deal with you people using the courts, right? So, assuming people have actually sued them, the Nigerians have actually sued, or somebody has taken them to court, they'll not try nonsense with me. But because everybody just say, I don't want to miss class or this thing, because currently now I am not in class, like, and as medical student, the age gap, the academic gap is already there. So I just had to choose between academic gap and dragging these people to court. You see that my academic gap, you pay for it. Yeah. So there are some people that just want to say, well, me, I don't want to holler, I just want to graduate. But me, don't worry. It's gonna end with me. Next, you people not try it with any international student again. So that's why I feel like since this thing happened as a result of me being an immigrant, and I cannot, let me just continue sharing it with you. So for now, I don't know specific dates that I'll tell you. Maybe on Monday I'll post immigration, maybe on Tuesday, maybe on this thing. I don't know for now. So just turn on your notification. If you see immigration video, I post immigration. If you see law video, I post law video. If you see this thing, I post this thing. So like I said, I really want to educate immigrants regarding law. Like I said, I'm actually a medical student. If I have to perform a brain shift to represent myself in high court, you also can do it. So my goal here is to fortify every immigrant out there. Like, we cannot stay in Nigeria. You cannot be in Nigeria and be complaining that Nigeria is this, Nigeria is that. Then I carry my money, travel outside the country. You now come and try shit with me. Sure, you dey whine me. Because if reverse was the case, as if it was a Nigerian that did this, by now they would have called Tinubu. In fact, they would have come online to come and skill, right? As if it was a Nigerian that did it. What if I fear of one? But you now feel like it's okay for other people to do it. It's gonna end with me. Don't worry. So that's why I feel like, let me just leave it. So the name is going to remain legally Ashidemis, and here I'll still continue to post immigration content, my litigation journey, and educating you guys regarding law. So you get yourself fortified. So if you travel outside the country and find yourself in this position, in this room, no grief for anybody. Don't allow anybody to intimidate you. Don't allow anybody to cheat you. Don't allow anybody to say, oh, you're just a foreigner here. You're just a kid. The law is for everybody. As long as you're not in Iran, I be Iraq, I be North Korea. And there are some countries like that don't worry, my subsequent videos, I'll come and tell you guys. There's some countries like that's truly their law is just for them. But it means that, like, I used to advise somebody, like, if you want to go, try to find yourself in common law jurisdiction, right? I've talked about common law tutorial. Did you watch the video? You did not watch it, you see? So common law jurisdiction, these are jurisdiction that they use similar laws. Like the law actually arises from UK and they use it. And Nigeria as a country, we use common law jurisdiction laws, where I am too. So most of those countries, if you go there, they use like similar laws. So even if you're a lawyer in Nigeria and you move to common law jurisdiction, the exam or integration will not look different. But if you're moving from common law jurisdiction to countries that make use of civil law system, that's when we are mama shit on. For example, now if you check the Legal Practitioner Act of Nigeria versus the Legal Practitioner Act of where I am, when I check everything, like it's same. The only thing that is different is Legal Practitioner of Nigeria. So most of them is same because it's common law jurisdiction. Alright, so if you want to Japa, find yourself a good country. And I have a video coming up talking about countries that the law actually works, right? So if you find yourself, so in as much as I used to advise people to go to a country that the law works, going to a country that the law works does not mean that people will not test you. Just like USA is one of those countries that the law actually works, but then it's still one of those countries that has the highest crime rates. Like somebody can just pull out, go and just do papa. In as much as that person knows say they go catch am, saying go jail, go still do am, right? So even when you're looking for countries that the law works, still look for countries with lower rates, this thing. And if you find yourself after trying on your best, you find a country that the law works with lower crime and you still japa, and then somebody wants to try you, don't leave it for God. Don't leave it for, don't say I forgive you. Don't know. It's because you people keep forgiving them. That's why people are still, that's why they keep doing these things. But then somebody like you say that. Anyways, so for now I don't want to promise anything because I am so spontaneous. So if you see immigration video, you see it. If you see love video, you see it. If you see this one video, you see it. I just want to comment here, guys. So guys, thank you so much for sticking with me. Through my journey from my food channel to my immigration channel, through the process that I had to Japa, find myself in high court, and all of those things. Thank you guys for believing in me, believing in my expertise, and everything like that. Anyways, that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.